everyone, Darth Vegan here, and welcome back to another election prediction, this time for March, and I don't know, I know I'm a few days late doing this, but I've been busy, so, yeah, I was down at Thorpe Park watching that roller coaster go into place, and yesterday I had my first day at work, so, yay. Anyway, so, anyway, let's go. Well, I don't know, there was a poll the other day that would put the Lib Dems as official opposition. Not this one, but another one. Not because of a rise in the vote share for the Lib Dems, but because the Tories would get so few votes that. Yeah. Anyway, so let me just switch to the map. Don't be fooled by the Democrat Republican. Anyway, see ya. Start with the Lib Dems up in Scotland, with Caithness on East Ross, Orkney and Shetland. Yeah. East Fife, running back mid Dunbartonshire, and the Conservatives with Galloway, Dumfriesshire, and Berwickshire. Then up in Aberdeenshire as well, with Gordon as well. And the SNP in Aberdeen, in Murray, in Inverness, Argyll, Angus, Arbroath, Dundee, Perth, Stirling, yep, and then down in Ayrshire. I think I'm going to say that's Kilmarnock there. And that one in Renfrewshire. Say East Renfrewshire. In Allowan Grangemouth and the other one. And then one in Edinburgh as well. Edinburgh South West. And and then for Labour in Scotland, West Dunbartonshire, a few places in Renfrewshire, all of Glasgow, and of course the Rutherglen, and then those in Motherwell, Wishaw, Coatbridge, Andrew Shots, and oh yeah, I forgot one Lib Dem seat there. In Fife, including Dunfermline and Cogden Cowdenbeath. So Middle Lothian, East Lothian, and then the rest of Edinburgh there for Labour. And and the Western Isles. There we go. Now on to Northern Ireland. I should have just done this anyways. There's never any actual polls out of Northern Ireland, so it's literally just the 2019 results. So we'll just. So stupid, you should find that. And the Alliance, then. Actually, got a couple of Shinpai. DP. Yeah, that's just the results from the last election. And then, yeah. Northeast, including Northumberland North, which, funnily enough, if you look on this map, is suggesting it will vote to the left of Hartlepool. To the left of Hartlepool. Hartlepool has shifted considerably, right? But yeah, all of this is basically Labour territory. So yeah. Anyway, for the Lib Dems, I'm pretty much just gonna fill in all their northern seats, project a Labour northern seats. Sorry. And Westmoreland and Lonsdale, Cheadle, Hazel Grove, Sheffield Hallam, which would actually be a swing from Labour. The rest of these from Tories, and in Harrogate and Knaresborough. And then for the Tories in the north, Fylde, Wetherby, Richmond, Thurston Moreton, Goole, and then Bridlington. Also Bring Immingham, and because for some reason it includes that as part of Yorkshire, even though it's part of Lincolnshire. But and then I think it's Labour everywhere else. Cumbria there, and then even in Rebel Valley, so that's cool. And then down through Liverpool there, in the Wirral, Birkenhead, Sweet Cheshire there, and in sort of St Helens, Warrington, and Wigan, Bolton, Bury, Hayward. Obviously, no surprises winning in Manchester itself. And then Rochdale, which would be a flip from George Galloway. Obviously, Speaker and Chorley. Backblunt, Burnley and Hyndburn, and in Clitheroe. And in Yorkshire, Whitby, Burlington, Hull, and York, and Selby. And then in Thurston Moreton, which could go either way, and then in down through Leeds, pick up Keighley and Shipley there. And then at Bradford, the Colne and Calder Valleys. Still not sure which way around it is, but obviously Huddersfield and Spen Valley and Batley, the Ossett, Denby that one Skipton. No, not Skipton. That's Castleford and Pontefract. Okay. And then in Barnsley, in Penistone and Stocksbridge. Don't laugh. Sheffield and Rotherham, in Doncaster and Scunthorpe, Grimsby. And Labour are already on 169. Again, don't laugh, please. So last month, Plaid Cymru were set to win in Ceredigion and Dwyfyn Meirionnydd. This month, they look set to win in Carmarthen and Ynys Môn, Anglesey. Few English people out there. And then the Conservative seat in Brecon Beacon and Cwm Tower. And Labour everywhere else, including Brecon Aberdara, Clywyd, and Deeside, Wrexham, Montgomeryshire, in Pembrokeshire, Llanelli, Gower, Swansea, in set to pick up Bridgend and Glamorgan, win those back. Obviously, South Wales being a very Labour area, winning back. And then winning back Monmouthshire. So yeah. And then Herefordshire, South Herefordshire for Labour, North Herefordshire for the Conservatives, and then Shropshire, South Shropshire, North Shropshire, Conservative. Oh, and the Wrekin as well. And Shrewsbury and Telford for Labour. So, and then Newcastle, Lyme and Stoke for Labour. North Staffordshire, Uttoxeter, West Staffordshire. What do I say that is? All look like Labour. And in Tamworth, and because I was in the rest of Staffordshire there, with South Staffordshire being one of the safest seats for the Tories. And then in the West Midlands, the Conservatives are looking like they'll retain Aldridge Brownhills, and in Solihull. Now they could win Dudley still, but yeah, they were in obviously Coventry and Birmingham, including flipping Sutton Coldfield, and then in the Black Country there, Wolverhampton, Dudley, Stourbridge, Elzone. Winning much of that back, except for Aldridge Brownhills, which is held by the Conservatives. There we go. And then Warwickshire. Other than Stratford upon Avon, that is. Yeah, the rest Labour. Cool. In Worcester City itself, that's Labour. The rest of Worcestershire, Conservative. Labour looking set to win all of Derbyshire, most of Nottinghamshire. I think Newark will be held by the Conservatives. Obviously, Lincolnshire is quite a Conservative county, so they'll win back Lincoln, but not a lot else. Well, at least, I mean, North Lincolnshire is more Labour, obviously, with Scunthorpe and Grimsby, but yeah. And then Rutland and Stamford, Conservative, as well as Melton. No. Bosworth and Southwest Leicestershire. The rest is Labour, Market Arborough there, Leicester City itself, Martin Mowbray, and then Loughborough and those other two as well. Okay, so then Conservatives in South Northamptonshire and Daventry, Labour in Northampton, Wellingborough, Kettering, and Corby. Though I suppose Wellingborough would be more a hold than a flip, considering talked about seats they won in borough elections. Mid Bedfordshire, as well as the rest of Bedfordshire, it seems. Mid Bedfordshire being the most conservative constituency in Bedfordshire, but yeah. Anyway, and then Peterborough, Cambridge, Huntingdon, which the former seat of John Major. Then in North West and Mid Cambridgeshire, Labour, South and West Cambridgeshire for Lib Dems, North East Cambridgeshire, set to be the only Conservative seat in Cambridgeshire, though. And I hate to say it, but Liz Truss and Matt Hancock are set to actually no, because Matt Hancock is going to leave next election. So as well as North West and Mid Norfolk. North Norfolk, I think, is set for Lib Dem. It's the oldest constituency in the UK. So yeah, Fakenham and Broadland, and Norwich, and South Norfolk. I'm gonna have to check, because for some reason, yeah, Great Yarmouth. For some reason, this map is a bit, I don't know. Yeah, for some reason, Great Yarmouth just, I don't know what happened there. someone needs to fix that. But yeah, Great Yarmouth and Lowestoft, Waveney Valley, Bury St Edmunds, South Suffolk, Mid Suffolk, North Ipswich, and Suffolk Coastal, and then Ipswich. All looking like Labour. I mean, before it was those four in the middle of Suffolk were set for Conservative, and West Suffolk was set for Labour, but they seem to have done a switcheroo. But yeah, Essex is quite a conservative area, but Harwich, North Essex, and then Colchester there, and Chelmsford, Harlow, and in Southend East, and this one in Thurrock. Rest of Essex, it's just a very conservative county. So yeah, there we go. Broxbourne, Hartsmere, and Hempstead. Is it Hemel Hempstead? No. Harpenden, I'm going to say. Whatever. For Conservatives there. Lib Dems and St Albans. That's Hemel Hempstead there. And in Watford for Labour. And Welland Hatfield, Stevenage. North East, North West, and West Hertfordshire. All Labour there. Winning, I want to say, majority of the seats in Hertfordshire. Yep. And then London, obviously very no, not conservative at all, really. No, Conservatives though looking set to retain Romford, Hornchurch, and Old Bexley and Sidcup. The Dems doing quite well in this general area of London, the sort of southwest of London, around Kingston and Twickenham and all that. I don't know, one of these shot Simon and Sheen as well. And yeah, they were looking set to win back. Well, not win back, because I'm pretty sure they've never won Kensington or Chelsea or Cities of London, Westminster, for that matter. But this election, they're very yeah. I think last election they were quite tight. So I ain't gonna bore you with the rest of London. It just is a very Labour city. So yeah, it's just very left wing. So I'm sorry this isn't that interesting, but there we go. And Orpington there. Yeah. There we go. Dartford and Davent. Gravesham, sorry. I don't know where Davent came from, but Rochester there. And whichever. I'll say that's Raynham. Oh, Gillingham, Raynham. There we go. And East Thanet. Around marking that. Canterbury, Dover, Folkestone, Ashford. Rest of Kent, Sandwich, Sheppey, North. I want to say that's North. Kent, Weald of Kent, Tunbridge Wells, Tunbridge, Sevenoaks, Maidstone, and that other one. Let's move on. Hastings, Labour. And then Brighton Kempston and Hove for Labour. Greens obviously in Brighton Pavilion. And then Lou and Eastbourne for the Lib Dems. Crawley, Horsham, Worthing for Labour. Oh, and Chichester as well. Bognor Regis, South Downs, Mid Sussex. I want to say that's Uckfield, but I'm not sure. But yeah, anyway, rest of Sussex, Tory, and Labour in East Surrey and Reigate there. Spelthorne and Runnymede and Weybridge. Lib Dems in Eastern Walton, which is the seat of Dominic Raab, and Guildford. Wogan not looking too woke as it is set to go. It's set to be retained by the Tories there, as well as the rest of Surrey, to be honest. Then that Farnham, which is on the border between Surrey and Hampshire. Oh, speaking of Hampshire, there we go. Is it Aylesbury or Aylesford? It might be neither of those. I might just. Basingstoke, Southampton, Portsmouth. Portsmouth North as well. Which I think is the seat of Penny Mordaunt, and Fareham, the seat of Swallow Brown, and then the Isle of Wight for Labour as well. Eastleigh and Winchester for Lib North West, and then the New Forest and the rest of this Tories. There we go, and Newbury for Lib Dems there. Redden going Labour. Windsor, funny enough, going Labour, as well as obviously Slough, and then the rest of these in Berkshire for Tories. Yeah, it's funny. Because Eton is right next to Windsor, so yeah. So yeah, Milton Keynes, Buckingham, Aylesbury. Oh wait, oh sorry, I just realised no, Maidstone is going Labour. So yeah, Labour also in Wickham. Lib Dems in Chesham and Amersham, Conservatives in Beaconsfield and Mid Buckinghamshire. Obviously, Beaconsfield is again another very conservative area. So East Oxford for Labour, West Oxford for Lib Dems, and Conservatives only picking up Henley, or only retaining Henley, as the rest goes Labour. And then okay, Tewkesbury, Forest of Dean, I think. Yeah. Gloucester, Stroud for Labour, then Cheltenham and Thornbury and Yate for Lib Dems, Milton and Brightlistoke, Labour. The Cotswolds, North and South, Tory, and then Swindon for Labour, Chippenham, Dem, Devizes and West Wiltshire, and these two in the south for Labour. Cool, alright. And then Labour, Bournemouth, Poole, South Dorset, West Dorset for Lib Dems, rest for Tory, Christchurch, and those. Yeovil, Taunton, Gloucester and Somerton. Oh, sorry, Glastonbury and Somerton. Right, sorry for that. My storage was full. So yeah, anyway. And then Wells. Dem, Owen Bath, of course. As that is a hold. Just gonna characterise Bristol. Funny enough, Bristol Central is now looking like, well, the Greens are set to win that by double digits. So, I mean, obviously the rest of Bristol is Labour. I do not mean to characterise the really haters. Labour, There we go. But yeah, it's just interesting to see, to watch the progression of Bristol Central and how it just keeps becoming more and more green. But anyway, I digress. Northwest and northeast. Sorry, Somerset and then West Somerset there. Northeast Somerset being the home of Jacob Rees-Mogg. So yeah, and then Weston-super-Mare and Bridgewater. We're also going Labour. And then Minehead and Tiverton being the only one there in Somerset. Going Tory. This was Honiton and Exmouth there. Looking quite blue. And then North Devon there. Liberal. Then also Tavistock, South Devon, and Torbay. Conservative. Sorry, Exeter, Mid Devon, and Newton Abbot. Labour was South West Devon, as was Portsmouth there. No, sorry, not Portsmouth, Plymouth. North Cornwall there, Conservative. The only one in Cornwall to be Conservative. St Ives, Slip Dam, Rest, Labour, yada yada yada. So, yeah. And there we go. Didn't that poll actually... Hold up. Was that poll? Yeah. For some reason I'm not sure what I did wrong there. Hiya. I just realised it's Bracknell that I forgot there. So anyway, yeah. Conservatives 113, Labour 454, which does seem to be, well, I don't know. Is there a decrease in the number of Conservative seats from last month? I want to say yes, but I'm not sure. SNP 18, Lib Dem 40. DUP 8, Plaid Cymru 4. I want to say it's there's been an increase in these smaller parties, especially Plaid. That is quite a bit, to be honest. But yeah. Anyway, if you enjoyed this, maybe think about subscribing. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.